I don't run like I used to. My legs are slower, my steps more careful. I don't leap with excitement the way I did when I was young, but please don't mistake that for a lack of joy. I still feel it, just in quieter ways now. I still wait for you by the door, even if it takes me a little longer to get there. I still watch you with the same love in my eyes, the same devotion I've carried since the moment we met. I still get excited for walks, although, let's be honest, my version of zoomies these days looks more like a gentle wobble with enthusiasm. I remember when I was all energy, all mischief, bouncing through life without a care. Remember when I tried to run on the hardwood floor and skidded straight into the wall? Yeah, me too. That was not my proudest moment. But you laughed. Oh, how I loved that sound. If making a fool of myself meant hearing you laugh, it was always worth it. I remember how I used to pounce on you with wild excitement, completely unaware of my own strength. I wasn't just your dog. I was a furry wrecking ball of love. Back then, I could jump 3 feet in the air just because you picked up my leash. Now, I stare at you and politely request that you come to me. Same enthusiasm, just slightly lazier execution. But time as a way of moving quietly, of shifting things before we even notice. I don't move like that anymore. The chase has slowed. The leaps have faded. And yet, my love has not. I still follow you from room to room, even if I take a little longer to get there. I still listen for your voice. Still find comfort in your laughter, even when my ears don't catch every sound the way they once did. I still want to be close, still feel safest when I rest my head against you, feeling the familiar rhythm of your breathing, the heartbeat that has been my home since the very beginning. I see the way you look at me now, the tenderness in your gaze when you watch me sleep a little more than before, the way your hands linger as they stroke my fur, as if memorizing the feel of me. I see the quiet sadness in your eyes when my legs tremble, when I hesitate before jumping onto the couch, when I struggle just a little more to stand after lying down too long. I know what you're thinking. You're wondering how much time we have left. But my dear friend, please don't spend these moments worrying about what's to come. We are still here, together. And that is what matters most. I am not afraid of what's ahead, because my heart is full. I have lived a life so rich in love, so wrapped in warmth, that there is no space for fear. If anything, I worry for you, because I know when that day comes, when my paws no longer walk beside you, you will feel a silence I wish I could fill. So let me remind you of something. I will never truly leave. I will be there, in the spaces we shared, in the quiet moments when you think you're alone. You will hear me in the soft rustle of leaves on our favorite path, in the hush of the house at night, in the familiar creak of the floor where I used to curl up. I will be there in the way the sunlight filters through the window, landing just where I used to lay, in the way a gentle breeze brushes against your cheek, the way a random memory will suddenly make you smile. And most of all, I will be there in you, because you have carried me as much as I have carried you. You shaped my world, filled it with kindness and laughter, gave me more love than I ever could have dreamed of, and in return, I gave you everything I had. Every wag, every nuzzle, every ounce of my devotion. That doesn't disappear just because my body grows tired. That kind of love never fades. So when you catch me watching you, a little longer than before, know that I am memorizing this moment. When I sigh as I rest beside you, know that it is a sigh of contentment, of gratitude for a life so beautifully spent. And when my time comes, please don't say goodbye with sadness. Say it with love, the way you've always given it to me. Let my memory be soft, warm, like the gentle weight of my head on your lap. Let it be a source of comfort, not pain, because I have never left you. I will always be your dog, and you forever will be my person.